Hi, I'm Greg. I'm here today representing Rebelfin and Integritemp divisions of Plastilite. I'd like to talk to you today about our Thermalast bag. Perhaps you found our Thermalast bags listed in a web search when you looked for ways to extend the protection of your insulated packages, or you're just looking for new insulated packaging options. Perhaps you received a package at your location that utilized a Thermalast bag and you're wondering what it's all about. Or perhaps another user, another customer referred you to us because they're having a lot of success with Thermalast bags. Basically, you're wondering, what is a Thermalast bag? What's it all about? How do I use them to improve my packaging? Well, Thermalast, as you can see, is a simple bag, polyethylene bag with a special metallized coating. This metallized coating reflects radiant heat, which is kind of a vague concept, but radiant heat will work its way through your package and attack and heat up your payload in your insulated package. So the metallization on our Thermalast reflects that back out away from your product. The bag portion of it, the plastic film, is going to also block air movement, which can be an issue. No more hot air, less hot air moving from outside to inside to your cooler and warming up your temperature sensitive payload. So those are the two ways it works. And with those two extra layers of protection in your cooler or other type of package, you're gonna average about 25% longer shipping hours, protected hours for your package. Many customers just use it in the summer months. That's when the heat of summer is attacking their package and the package is failing. So you could consider it a seasonal item, or just make it a standard part of your package and use it all year and get the benefits all year. It can also be used as a standalone packaging item for you if you're shipping perhaps candies, chocolates that have a higher danger point than a meat or other type of food items that need to stay closer to 40. If you have a candy, a chocolate that melts at somewhere in the 70s or 80s, you might be able to use the Thermalast bag in a corrugated box along with ice packs and keep those candies and chocolates from melting. So that is another option for you. But in general, we've designed Thermalast to be used as a liner inside of another insulated package, such as this cooler. The Thermalast bags can be used in packages that utilize ice packs, gel packs, such as our Control IQ gel pack that I have here. It's also beneficial if you're shipping dry ice. It will help slow the sublimation of the dry ice, and then if you plan your package for the dry ice to be fully sublimated and gone before it gets to the customer, it will keep all that cold energy inside longer than a plain cooler without the Thermalast liner. There are other ways that the Thermalast can help you outside of extending your shipments. You can also consider it as an option to ship for the same amount of transit time, but use less coolant. Coolant can be very expensive and it's heavy and it takes up space. As an example, this is a TG19 cooler that we produce. Here's a TG18 cooler. It's a step down. You could potentially use one less ice pack, let's say. The thickness of that ice pack is about the reduction in depth of this cooler. So what this allows you to do is pay less for the cooler, pay for less coolant. You end up with less weight, less dimensional weight, if you know about that concept with FedEx and UPS. So all around, if you want to continue with next day shipments or 2-day shipments but use less coolant, it offers you that option. We have 11 sizes available, stock sizes of Thermalast, everywhere from this small 16 by 15. Let's say you're shipping a couple packages of insulin or vaccines, but if you're shipping a large quantity of meat, you need a big cooler. Here's a big bag to fit that big cooler. So we have most every cooler size covered. You can have two options on the bag size for your particular package. You can have a tighter fitting bag, such as this 25 by 25 bag. You simply grab the bag, open it, push it down into the corners, And you can see that bag fits pretty well inside this TG19 cooler. You open it up, put your payload in, put your coolant, shut it, seal it, send it on its way. As an option, we have a larger bag. This 33 by 25 bag adds some width. Open it up just the same, push it down into the cooler, and what this larger bag allows you to do is wrap around the cooler so you don't have the flaps falling in, making it difficult to load your payload. So with this option, it's wide open. Grab your package of meat or whatever product you have. Throw your ice packs in, possibly under as well. And it's real simple to close the bag. Grab the back half of the bag, tuck it down. We have an adhesive strip on the bag that you can use to fully seal it with ice packs. You will not want to fully seal it with dry ice because you want the dry ice sublimating gases and that pressure to be released from the package. So you do have the option to use the adhesive strip or not. Many customers find it really effective to simply tuck it in and you're getting all that reflective heat, reflective radiant heat, as well as blocking the air. Put your lid on, label it, and ship it, and you have a great package here. Thermalast only weighs a few ounces. It shouldn't affect your shipping cost based on the weight that it adds. It tucks in nicely. It's just a simple bag, so it doesn't take away from payload. Fold it, tuck it if it's one of the bigger options, and you can still fit all of the same payload you always fit before into that. You can recycle the bags. So if you're looking for an eco-friendly option, this is eco-friendly. Simply recycle it where number 4 films and bags are accepted, such as retailers. And you may be able to recycle in your municipal waste stream if they take such films. So in summary, what can Thermalast do for you? They can pay for themselves many times over in the savings that they offer you from replaced packages because they failed, they've overheated. No more sending a $200 package or whatever value you have to your customer because it thawed on the way there. And again, as we discussed earlier, perhaps you can use it to shrink your cooler, go from this large cooler to the small cooler, save on packaging costs, save on shipping costs, save on the weight, etc. So that's how it can potentially help you. I hope you see a benefit in it. We're happy to talk to you about it. Feel free to call your Rebel Fin rep, your IntegraTemp rep. We'll send you a brochure that lists all the available sizes, help you decide what sizes fit best for you, get you samples. You can see them, touch them, test them to see if they're a good fit for you. All right, so I appreciate your time. Please contact us for more information.